days of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Siceo, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Siceo. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Excuse me? I'm not gonna be pushed around by two inebriates. I say we sober them up, and quickly too.
No! Killing these men may anger the entire city.
These two almost mistook us for orcs and would have attacked us for no reason. We must rid the city from menaces such as these.
Very well, have it your way.
You defy the Legion, will you? The punishment for...
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that will strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at...
Pure madness! How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to the super...
Take the stone to the temple.
Source hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
The time of your death is at hand. Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon. Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What?
We can't well turn away from such an odious...
Indeed, for all we know.
Can you believe this?
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Agreed. Call me skeptical, but...
There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
Broken.
I've spotted something. I need to unlock this somehow. Short work of that door, and I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long. Everything I touch burns in sacrifice. Careful now, that's a trap. Appears to be locked.
Feel the fury of the air!
bright here. It could be an ambush.
My robes are soaked! You better hope there's no hint of a flame in this place! Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. No one can get in here but us and the boss. You don't know that! Those cultists have been poking around
From the tiniest spark.
I feel better already!
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. Oh, hum.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool in life? I suppose you're only strange in run if you liked it. Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Shield me! I'm powerless to protect myself!
Poison blast projectile! There's aggression upon you! This seems to be broken.
Single malt, my stomachers. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come, give here before I sober up.
Hold it right there.
Come.
Just hold your tongue with you, bibius.
So,
You know what?
Captain, come on. Source hunters had their big roots.
7. Call me home. Chaos grips my hands today. Face the unending darkness.
Where are Bibius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
So you were... There we are. So, now, it's hard to put my Captain Aureus. Jake was murdered in a downstairs... So there are. Or rather, she seems... Still, don't simply take... I'm glad we've met. Once you're there, and with that...
Sex, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock.
Well, you see...
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Suggest a struggle within. The signs are imprisoned.
attacked me like I told. So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence. I'll need to look for evidence if I want to prove she did the evil deed.
Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
Attention!
You don't think it's effective, do you?
Come on now,
Hey, who's that?
Easy.
She may have the... We got reports of a... I tapped her on...
Bit tough.
Enjoy it while you can.
Well, that's to be the... Well, that's...
Heed me.
Source Hunter. In Home Forest, every creature acts. It is difficult for me. It is straight.
Do the barracks! Notch! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those posted in barracks are brick foes.
What have we here, then? As guards up, never the scene of the crime is Esmeralda. What? You're going to... I'm capped... if you must. Bravo! Figured that... How am I enjoying it? I'd say they're looking for... We are the pride of...
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
a bridge troll. Get the shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
No better solution to the zombie problem.
Halibut, sheep's cheese.
You there! A moment of your... No! Scratch that. Oh, see? And even so, my... Well, and that is exact... Mendius. They call... you like nothing. What a... Now then, of course, by now, work hard. Fulfill... Of course.
Yours for a scrap of gold. Leave that way to us. On the move for cheese. Excuses.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I...
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the bird? And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wise godwolf. In truth, this is a relief. Fine, my friend. I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Back, demon! I'll tell you. You wouldn't, Madar. Heaven, see, there's been what they wanted. I came south, seek by the skin of I managed to... Well, I've been scouting Sicil for some time now. Well, that's the spirit.
Greetings, that I am. You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares.
Greetings, Source. Not exactly the...
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible! 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 By the quill that... Oh yes, as for how you on such a tiny... time ought show... Think that imp maybe... You looked! The portal! You! Those torches! A light! Goodness me, it is. I can't say it's not then. In fact, but why? After you. Yes! Just as I hoped! There she is! There it is! Come, don't delay!
The wild ride continues. It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my force.
You have brought guests.
My reaction.
This is a question. If any other, but you are deaf, so please. A stone. Not like this. Never had, but yours.
But,
like the stone. Source. Starstone. Do you...
Mystery.
It would appear. Yes. If we do... Indeed you must.
Why,
without the...
That shall please.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of...
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange stone to placing the world's salvation on our shoulders.
Be Source Hunter, do tell! Before you go, so I hope you'll be able to...
How welcome you are.
Good to see you on... A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of his
conclusive answer, though its
Just from what I ruins, neither do I. This in turn, we may not understand the I don't, but of course, so gather lonesome. Well, yeah, perhaps you.
How might I serve? In the drift, except it seemed.
Good to see you on, like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoot! Wouldn't it just from what I can gather, ruins, caves, I don't, but of course, so gather those stars to the Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest
might I serve our mission? Ask, and I shall answer. Quite so. I do not, but perchance I may be cured of this blight. I think know that but knew these star stones. Please, alas, a hidden. I believe I am. Perhaps am I the beginning? What it is? I reside, and yet in the drift. Except.
Good to see you on, like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoo! Oh, I don't, but of course, so gather those star stones so that we may know the Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
To see you on the good to see, like the imp said to the ballista operator. Lonesome. Well, perhaps you. Oh, I don't. But of course. So gather those. I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why,
essence of all that even the gods cannot.
Oh, there's my pepper.
Source hunters! And I'll Icken, that means the the advance. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Don't we all? But perhaps, like any, let me phrase it like, I'll not, if Zigzag's worries, I met him, in the end, before you'll need the, now that the...
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you? We'll have none of that, you hear?
Treasure!
No, if you please.
This room is private.
My Victoria yes. Victoria's come. What? Oh, yes. I'll be on my way back.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let us see if you can...
Hello. I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a cartographer at heart. You might think there isn't enough work for one of my talents in a downtrodden city like Sicil, and you'd be quite right.
Potatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Eat a big cheese on your rope with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more hold on to the slice of this fine Gormantown.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
Watch out! I smell.
You stench of frightened source god.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Yeah. Worse this time.
Looking good.
It's official. The Duke of Ferrol is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once.
No doubt she's guilty as sin.
Another. I don't know which Cecile you've been turned through, buddy. This one ain't exactly an adulterous heart.
Free to depart from Cecile at your